Do you know what I think about all the time is, and I know this sounds weird, you know how easy it must have been to get away with crimes before cameras.
The easiest.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you get caught as a criminal before cameras, you're the worst.
The worst.
The fucking worst criminal, because you just drive to the next town, man. Ain't nobody know who the fuck you
I
are.
have no idea, man.
I wrote a script. Me and my friend Jonathan Sheck wrote a script that Adam Sandler's company bought a couple of years ago. A true
Happy Madison? Is
yeah,
right?
a true story. A guy named Rick Dempsey who he was a catcher for the Orioles and the Dodgers. But he told us a real story about a all-star team out in Canoga Park in the 60s, I think like 1963, something like that. And this all-star team, I think 7 of the kids, think about this, dude. 7 of the kids on this one all-star team went on to play some level of professional baseball.
Damn.
Do you know? I mean,
Insane,
that's
yeah.
to have one is crazy. But this team had Rick Dempsey. It had Robin Yount, who's in the Hall of Fame. It had his brother Larry Yount. So it had
Monsters.
monsters.
Yeah.
The coach on this team used the team as cover because it was a traveling all-star team to rob a bank.
Hell yeah.
In every town he went to.
Oh, wow.
And so he could just go to the field.
And
There
then
wasn't like there was a phone, look out for this dude.
No.
And
I
the
had no idea.
shortstop's caught stealing. That's what it is. The shortstop's dad was the lead detective for the case.
Oh, wow.
So he would come to the practice, and the coach would ask him, any breaks? And he's like, "Nah, we can't find these guys.
Like
they were the
crazy,
Mutt and
man.
Jeff robbers." But because they could, if you were in Studio City, you could rob a bank in Studio City and just drive to Burbank. It's not like they had a picture.
No, they have nothing.
Do you know what I mean? So to
Yeah.
get caught as a criminal,
But you think as a detective, if the way teams playing in Cleveland, Baltimore,
Yeah.
Florida, Albuquerque, and there's bank robberies and all those, the detective's like, weird, my son's in all those states.
I think
Like,
it was
figure it out.
I think it was mostly California, but I
But
think
you know what
you're
I'm
right,
saying? Like,
dude.
you're
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah. This is
Weren't
weird.
we just playing there?
But it was such a crazy story, man.
Have you ever looked? I don't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right.
Have you ever looked at how much bank robbers actually get when they rob a bank?
No.
Now it's like $3,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, people think it's like crazy money, but they're only getting away with I think $2,000 to $3,000.
Not worth it. Because
No.
I bet you could get that much from like a coin shop or a pawn shop. Why are you going into a bank?
In 2006, the average bank robbery netted about $4,300.
That's terrible. Find another
compared to an
job.
average of $1,500 for all commercial robberies.
What you should know before robbing a bank. Good thing U.S. News wrote that article.
The average take at a 7-Eleven, $760.
Not worth it. What's worth it for you? What's worth the risk of going to jail and possibly getting shot? So these people are probably pretty desperate. But what's worth it? Is it
$700, dude?
That's not
to
worth
rob a 7-Eleven?
That's not worth it.
Yeah, that's going to get you how far?
no, and most of it's in quarters?
Yeah, dude.
Like, I mean, you don't want that shit.
It's
Like
a nightmare.
it seems though like they used to, and I wonder if they used to get more out of the bank. Like in the movies, in the old movies, you're
You're
like,
thinking they're like, rob one, they're set.
yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's ever been that way.
Has it-
We just, again, movies painted a picture
Right.
that they rob one bank, they're right off to the sunset.
right, and they had a safe full of just cash.
It's not that way.
I would be a terrible bank robber. I don't think if I was going to commit a major crime, I don't think bank robbing would be my. Mine would have to be some kind of
Stealing like high-end art.
No, it would be some kind of shyster. Like I would be conning people. Like I think if I was gonna commit a crime, I
Like
would
a Ponzi scheme?
maybe, or just like maybe like a lonely 65-year-old woman who's just looking for someone to hang out with.
You're looking for a sugar mama.
Yeah, something
Then you'd
like
be
that.
like, then your name would be like Josh the Widowmaker.
Um,
and then you're just going from like old cougar to cougar taking money.
if I was going to, I think that's the only thing I'd be good at. I'm not a real physically intimidating dude.
I think we would do something like Ocean's 11. Like a big heist.
Oh yeah, dude.
That'd be cool.
But in Ocean's 11,
Son
what
of a
role are
bitch,
you?
I'm in.
What role are you in Ocean's 11? Like who?
I think everyone wants to be George Clooney, but I think I'd be more of.
Don Cheadle.
Well, no, you know what? If let's go more with the Italian job.
Okay.
I think I'd be probably most deaf. The deaf guy's just blowing shit up.
I I want to be in the Italian Job. I'm Mark Wahlberg.
You want to be Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I think so. In Ocean's 11, I think Brad Pitt. I like the fact that he eats in every scene he's in.
I love that part too.
I don't know.
that's right.
I don't know
He's
why, but
eating,
my
yeah.
man gets to eat in every scene, and it's delicious. He's
Rick
got
and
good
Morty did the. Do you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
They did a hilarious one of it, the heist one, where Rick and Morty.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, it's so funny. And they copy Ocean's 11 with the music. Go, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and watch that.
Me and my son, because that's his favorite
He's
episode.
always eating, dude.
I wonder why.
I don't know, but man, he makes me hungry whenever I watch him in a movie. He is.
Oh, I might be the old guy that they go to.
Oh yeah,
They go to his house with the plan?
Yeah,
I might be
Elliot
that
Gould
guy.
with the
Yeah.
big glasses
Yeah, I might
and
be
the
that guy.
robe.
Yeah.
Dude, I can see you rocking the
I might
big
be that
glasses and
guy.
the robe.
I don't want to get my hands dirty, but I'll be behind it.
Are you? If I'm going robe, I'm definitely going ascot like you.
I don't like robes. Do you?
I don't have one.
I don't either.
I know people who go to hotels and they lounge in the robe. I'm like,
I only do that at the Hotel Emma because they have nice robes. It's like form fitting. It feels nice. But I don't like being all free and like hanging with my fucking legs
let me
out.
ask you a question. Do you think they wash those robes?
Yes. At
You do?
Hotel Emma, I do. Now, at the Hilton, probably not.
Yeah, because I know for sure the reason I don't put them on is somebody's naked asshole when they sit down.
See, I don't mind it. Even with COVID days, I don't give a fuck.
I don't. Well, I'm not even talking about COVID. I just don't. I don't need naked asshole on my back.
I'm not too worried about it, dude.
No.
When I got off stage at the Laugh Factory, right away you go, bro, I figure out what you look like. I'm like, what? This is in front of a bunch of other comics. I'm like, what? You're like, you look like a Rottweiler who got his shit together.
Oh, you do, bro. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, dude.
Grab that mic, son.
You do, bro. Look.